Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm watching Steins Gate. Last week I finished Hajime in April. On the end of that video, I spun the picker wheel to pick today's anime and it landed on Steins Gate. Steins Gate, eh? Wow, okay. See, look, Steins Gate. You only spun it once. I never really do it like that at the end of the other show I just ended, but I think that's easier instead of going through the process of choosing it when the thumbnail's already shown. We know what I'm watching. That part is highly skippable. So now we know. Now, without me waiting to figure out myself like I usually did, I might continue doing that. So Steins Gate, what I know about it. So I don't know when this came out. Let me just get the timeline right and then I will say. Okay, it came out 2011, so either in 2012 or 13. I know the visual novel came first, so I was trying to read that. I was bored back then, so I didn't finish it, but like that's how I know some of it. I don't even think I passed the prologue, if there's like a prologue in the visual novel. I didn't get anywhere. But yeah, I really don't know what it's about and I'm really interested. This is very popular, or was. I don't know, I don't hear people talking about it, but it has high ranking on my anime list. So that's a little bit of what I know about Steins Gate. So other than that, I have nothing else to mention before we get into it. So not further ado. Oh yes, okay. Also, we're gonna watch one episode of sub, one episode dub, and then I'll decide from there. Like I was gonna go for sub straight away, but then I searched and some people were saying both are good. I like the dub, I never get straight answers, so I'm just gonna see for myself. Was the Vishal's voice also voice act? Sorry. Never mind. I remember her going doo doo doo. And I remember the red hair girl in the cover. I don't know if she was like found dead or something. We'll see. Not like forever, of course. She's in the cover. Breaks it? Oh. You find the basic structure of the time machine. He was like passed out. Like what year is this? It's just normal teachings. Oh. He did say the same sort of stuff. Y'all wouldn't have said none. Y'all didn't care. Maybe she just doesn't understand. If I talk about time and stuff, because 15 minutes, I know anime timing is very different. You'll have a whole episode that's a 5-minute battle. They stretch it like that, they say. But when he was with, at the Spencer place, like that couldn't have been the span of that. Didn't deserve it. Like there's no way you're losing something that fast. Monopoly money. If it's that expensive, they're not just putting it in the thing for. And even if it's rare, it's like a machine. What do you call those? The Spencer machines, like it's very random. You can just get a ton of those, rack money. You know, one thing I'm gonna check too is the tags. So far, this guy is weird, so I think comedy would be in it. Comedy, sci-fi, mystery, psychological? No, mystery is very like... I remember, you see? I knew it! I remember seeing her on the floor, but she's not dead. He called the ambulance, but they're not gonna find her there? Or maybe she really is dead, but then what's she gonna come back? They're talking about time traveling, so this is something they're gonna be dealing with. And then on top of the roof, there was like someone landed, like a spaceship, if that's normal transportation, but then I don't know. DK Pepper. He's the only one that's seen it? Sorry, I'm frowning way too hard. Whoa, opening so late in. There's a lot more characters. A lot of girls too. I only seen him, and then I know he has a friend, so there's only 2 guys. Also, Tuturu, I don't think Tuturu is a girl. Everyone has a phone though. That's a recurring occurrence. No, actually just one person. I thought I'd see it there. Because her images were like flashing. And then an idol. And Sayuri? Sorry. He's in the opening a lot, so an important character. She's just them 2. Oh. It's like he's talking to us, but it's like a recording for the future or the past. I don't know. And he's weird, not really in a funny way. Maybe it'll be funny in dub. So I want to hear both. Weird, not like in a I'm annoyed way either. It's just like the jokes aren't really hidden. I'm confused. Wait, they're acting like everything's normal after what just happened. Or he is. I always thought of that as a kid. I'm like, what if I'm a TV show? Like, how would I even know? What if like someone's watching me? My life is real. I'm just in a screen. Wait, he's talking to him? Why is he not through the screen, right? The alpaca? Space satellite. It didn't look like a crash from when he saw on the roof, but it literally looked like that. And you don't recall like the commotion. It didn't really crush the building unless it's right at that room. What organization? Who? I also don't know what that means, so I'm gonna search it. Everyone has a different way they'd rather be called. I don't know Dr. Pepper. I've only tried, I think, the Freezy, or was it root beer? Like the Freezy popsicle version. Don't like it. What are you seeing? No, like he knows this. He knows what happened. He's just thinking. You can hear those in every anime. It's very nostalgic. Don't know, my face. Infected. I? Wait. Okay, yeah. And it's 2010, I see from the email. I was like, what year is it? But his one was, oh yeah, a couple of days ago. It's 28th now. This is dub now.
What are you doing? Impossible. How? You're alive.
So she's gonna die then? She must know what's up as well. Even his... Because she came to him, he didn't know what's up. Now he's come to her, she's confused. Look at this, see? This is almighty, like this is very telling. You are responsible for a lot of things happening. Or you just know a lot of things happening. You're undercover. You're not really his friend. You replaced his friend. You're a part of the organization. I think that makes more sense. That girl's the closest to him too. Literally, these only girls, only him and his friend.
Personally, my assertion is that they're no more real than the boogeyman. Tantalizing to consider.
No more real than a boogeyman. Ha! Your evidence, skeptic, please. I hope no one saw me come in with you.
That's not really. All right then. Fine. You're so keen. Let's do this open forum. Wouldn't want the conversation hijacked by entrenched naysayers, now would we? Agreed? Ho in Kioma.
I thought she called him a hoe because she kind of separated the name.
Agreed? Ho.
Infuriating.
Safe to say, string theory doesn't
Look at all
jive
the
with
evidence
notion
to
of
back it up.
bouncing around
She said she wasn't a good public speaker, but debating like this
So much for
makes it
Goodles.
even better for
Let's
her,
forge ahead
at
to
least.
the next contender.
And everyone
That
listening.
is, I should say, if I'm not moving too fast.
Oh, hey, Ocarina's here.
I like the other voice.
I'm in Kioma.
Wait, does she like him? Does he have a harem in this? I forgot to check the tags. It wouldn't say harem. I'm just, drama, sci-fi, suspense, psychological, time travel. Okay.
Keep at it and you'll be a worthy wielder in no time.
Yes, sir. And to think, you found it in the weapon shop for only 980 yen. And they
I still like her voice. I
it's
just
magical and stuff.
sounded
Let's inspect your progress, grasshopper.
I mean, that was just one listen.
Urishibara Ruka. Delicate as an orchid, fair as a cherry blossom. The personification of feminine grace.
Oh, to vanish what's in your hand. I was like, why is she singing this over there?
The personification of feminine grace. And a dude. Tall as a willow, slender as a reed. A dude.
Why are you saying like that?
How cool is it that we know someone who can do exorcisms?
A dude.
Being good with the shrine has its perks.
Take that, evil
Delicate as a
spirit.
dude.
Oopsie.
I like her voice actually.
Aw,
Don't tell me they
It also suits her.
they had to. It leads to the back of the radio building.
Doesn't sound too childish.
Guess that makes
Cause
sense.
we know she's not a child.
It's a late shift today, so I'll probably just head on home after I get out.
Where do you work?
Hey,
With the organization?
you really don't remember hearing that scream this morning?
What? Where?
The stairwell of the radio building.
That'd be the kind of thing to stick out.
Bro,
I think so, yeah.
they put her so much in the opening either to confuse us or literally because she's in the middle of everything. Each scene, each frame, she's in it.
Hey, you guys! Sorry.
Everyone
guys,
else is
all
being
the kids are
introduced
saying, what's up these days?
I'm guessing she's not here to
Introduced
shop.
very early.
You stay out of this. Give me a name.
Amane Suzuha.
Your age.
18.
Reason for applying.
Serious CRT buff.
You're hired.
Nice bit of vaudeville. Be warned, girl. Many a passing acquaintance of mine has been hounded by the organization. Sarah, dear Claudia, innocent Simone.
That's so tragic.
One day the world shall tremble beneath my feet.
I like the dope. I think I would have stick with it.
So, evil laughs are trendy.
Why do you have to follow trends? You should. Did you feel better? She's saying it's what the kids saying. You're 18.
So it was cancelled. Makise Kurisu.
But he was there. It's different. It's not really time traveling, jumping time. It's like different
Reality and my brain are at odds.
outcomes because everyone else still remembers what didn't happen or whatever so it's not like he went back in time or went ahead.
What do we have here?
Things are different.
Man,
CERN.
it's a stupid
CERN's the
monopoly
organization?
on the I've come to take down CERN and thwart the dystopian mess they've created in my own time. I'm here to protect freedom.
Aren't you worried that by being here, you run the risk of creating a paradox?
Ah, the so-called grandfather paradox. It doesn't exist. It's possible to meet your past self. You'll simply change world lines if you do. You have to let go of this idea of time as a single line moving from past to future. It's actually comprised of infinite lines all running parallel. We call
I believe
these
that
world
too.
lines. Let's say, for
I don't
example,
think time is
someone
just
murdered you.
as simple as
By
a straight
traveling
line.
back in- Let's say, for example, someone murdered you. By traveling back in time to prevent it, I create two divergent worlds. One where you're killed, one where you're not. The The same basic idea is true of all such actions. The traveler splits off to a different world line.
That's what I'm basically saying with him. It's not as simple as going back or going ahead.
He rears up on U.S. message boards back in 2000, claiming he's from 2036. Alludes to a war-ravaged future he's traveled back in time to try and steer us clear of. A dozen results? No way. 10 years ago, every chode with a .com address was on top of this thing. Impossible. No. This is wrong.
All the books they
I
have in the
books about
song.
him on the shelf. I'm certain I did.
You jumped in a different timeline.
Wait, slow down.
What?
Who the hell is John Teeter? Dude?
Dude,
I spent all night trying to turn up pay dirt on the man.
it's still 28th?
I have a question for you, Teeter. About 10 years ago. The year 2000, in other words.
That's an interesting topic you bring up. Unfortunately, however, I've never visited the year 2000, nor do I have any plans to.
What? You weren't alive then? Literally, everyone's
Excuse me? What in the...
one after the next.
What were you taking pictures of?
Evidence. Evidence I was here. I mean, of the stuff I've seen, I suppose you could say.
You just happen to be in the way, I guess.
Can I show you something?
Sure.
This.
Computer, you're from what year?
Sure, you got...
The dinosaur?
I need this Daru's contact info, please.
I think not. I don't believe this. You're trying to strong-arm me, aren't you?
I mean,
I'll
it's
delete it if you tell me.
it's not much. What's she gonna do with it? Send it to organization?
Allow me.
This phone sends her through time. She had a phone in her hand. She was only opening the only one.
Send me a blank
with the
text
phone
then.
as well.
I'll reply back when I have a free moment.
Welcome home, Meowster. We've been waiting for you. Oh, I didn't know it
Shooks
was
the
you.
Cat Cafe.
Well, then welcome home, Meowster Ocarine.
Oh,
So,
is that her in the
how's
opening as
It's
well?
Meow.
No, it was her.
What happened to your solemn oath to
Dude,
darken
I
our
don't know.
doorway?
Look at this.
Whoa. That's your classic IBM 5100.
Is that a big deal?
Dude, it's not just retro, it's like the rarest of the rare. It hasn't turned up yet. Nightheart couldn't even get a lock on it, so my bet is the whole thing was just a rumor someone threw out there to light a fire under the local antiquing crowd.
Sorry, no dice. My sources say it was probably just a rumor. El Psi Congro.
Bon appetit,
No, but she probably
Meowsters.
has
Eat
it,
while
right?
it's hot.
Bitchin'! Prepare to be...
Wait, what? You just skipped.
Anna,
He had this whole.
analysis. The gel
I
nanas.
can see the fuzz or the
or so to be named,
film
have been
grain-ish
put asunder
stuff.
at the molecular level.
And now we're back in the current
They're
time.
basically mutant
Or
bananas, you mean?
what is time with this show? What's supposed to happen? I think I missed that.
Phone Wave real name TBA happens to be a clever ruse to throw the organization off our scent.
Well, you're the only idiot here who thinks they're sniffing.
Oh, is that a fact?
Just calling it like I see it, man. Huh? Done.
It's gone. Is that supposed to be a mini time machine?
It's gone! Look!
Look, either you palmed it or we have a teleporter on our
I thought that
hands.
was the intention, but then that's
Think
too
you
much.
teleported? Come on! That's crazy talk.
Crazy talk, is it? Open your eyes. How else does an ordinary banana go from...
Seems
It can't really be time. Them.
Interesting experiment you've got going on there, Okabe Rintaro. Or wait, I'm sorry, is it Hoin Kiyoma?
Girl, you act like you didn't know earlier. Unless she's come from a different line this time.
KÄUSU.
I was gonna say, with the banana, it's not like they moved to different. It can't have happened so fast as well. They were still talking, and it's not just one person else affected. And then it's a part of the banana, the rest of them aren't affected. So it's maybe it sent the banana back to where it grew in the beginning, but then it's got the effects of when it was in the microwave. I don't know.
I asked Hashida for the street address, though I gotta admit I was expecting.
Oh,
this
okay, no, she's
back
still the
with
same
more
from
of an
earlier.
actual-
Off with the boots.
Oh, sorry. Guess I spent too much time in the States.
Girl, get back, anyways. What do you? Why I'll wear shoes in the house?
I came here to find out why you were so surprised to see me alive.
They picked the weirdest time to start the opening. Maybe she really is going to die. She really stayed. No. But the guy said, like, imagine someone kills you, but then you go back in time, different timeline to alter that. She said he told her something. So different timelines doesn't mean he's gonna regain what he knew, what she was talking about. So they're just, she was in a different space, he was in that different space. And they can't control it probably. Like that one girl that was taking pictures to remember that she was there or something. They can't control. Maybe they're gonna try to figure out how to gain control of what happens to them. The fact that they have no say on when they go back or who's gonna be in which line and who remember what. I don't know. So far the concept's interesting and I'm understanding what I'm watching. When I start new shows in episode 1, I'm more nervous to quickly grasp what's going on so I don't seem lost forever. And the cat girl too that works with Mari here blends away, okay? Fades away. I'm not gonna skip, we're just gonna wait. Blink, blink, comes back. And then she continues melting again over between the two of them. Like, everyone, I feel like, except maybe him and his friend, is involved some way or another. Maybe also the one with the sword. And then her. Okay, well. 3 screens for what? There's more screens too, it's just not on.
The rest are still attached.
That transition?
Doesn't look faked.
But like, what was it for? Why are you watching the news and there's no, we don't really know who you are, what you bring right now. She's probably gonna get roped into it.
Viscous consistency. Flavor? Yuck. Not good.
Sad zombie. Eating that in lieu of brain matter? I'd have given you a banana.
You pervert.
I don't mean to interrupt anything, but
What?
you know how you said you just want to watch me eat a banana a second ago?
He wants
Could
to.
you, like, repeat that for me?
Oh.
Only this time, whisper it a little bit.
Why would I do that?
She's pretty smart, man. No point playing keep away if she can tell us how the
I
thing
really like their
works.
voices.
I'm one banana comment away from fight or flight.
You haven't said no, Christina.
That isn't my name, you nut job.
All right, you're the zombie.
How would you like it? Hoeing carcinoma.
Kioma. Watch your tongue, banana mouth.
In the movies, this is when you two get busy.
Give it a rest. Okay, I accept. On one condition, though, you need to give it a rest with all the fruit-based innuendo. I wouldn't want to have to start reaching for the pepper spray.
Ah,
Bro,
sweet
that's
victory.
him.
Nice to meet ya.
Thank you, and likewise.
The deuce?
What's up?
There was an electrical discharge.
What? Why didn't you tell me about that sooner? Give me all of the relevant data you have.
When? What did that
Lightning
affect?
came out of the microwave. Yeah, that pretty much covers it.
When exactly?
During the
Yesterday,
banana
around noon,
Oh.
I think. You tore out of here after they showed that crashed satellite on TV.
He was there, it's so weird.
Guinea pigged my phone onto it.
Oh, because your phone's connected to the microwave, like your actual phone you call people with. So then when the electric whatever happened and you sent that message, you got mixed up and...
My phone onto it.
When I texted from the radio building, you're telling me the phone wave real name TBA was actually wired into your cell phone?
That nutty one about Makise getting 86th? You fired that thing off to me last week.
The hell I did! I sent it yesterday!
We should try to recreate those same conditions.
Mayuri, will your chicken tenders heed the call of science?
Yes.
Now then, send me a text, assistant.
Okay, first of all, I am not your assistant.
And now, we play the waiting
I
game.
bet you those tenders are nice and hot.
Mayuri, no!
You're trying to sabotage it because you're from the organization.
Well,
Jackpot. Received July 24th at 5:30 p.m.
Wait,
Really went back in time.
now there's evidence that he did send it when he sent it.
did you figure something out?
Something more like everything. My sterling brain has sliced through this riddle in one fell swoop.
Seriously?
Just as the banana has returned to the bunch from whence it was taken, this text has jumped 5 days into the past.
But that would mean...
Yes, exactly.
Why would the text...
This humble kitchen appliance is
A time machine. Hmm?
a time machine.
No. But that's impossible.
Oh yeah, she's like anti-time travel.
Nah. CERN told everybody they struck out, man.
Please, as though I would just blithely take their word for it. It's me. He's so naive, I know. El, Sai,
He's really talking to himself. But I feel like him talking to himself is gonna be important soon.
Ferris at the maid cafe.
Like it's all recorded, or
Make me fight this fight
maybe
alone.
a
I need your
different
exemplary
version of himself
Stop.
in the future,
Don't talk
different
nerd to me.
timelines is hearing it.
We hack and discern. Simple.
You're kidding. Tell me you're kidding.
Hard at work, I see.
You know it. The shop doesn't get any customers. I'm dying of boredom. With a name like Future Gadget Laboratory, it's gotta be.
Who divulged that name? Aha, well, if you know that much, I suppose you can handle the truth.
Divulge
Taking
that
up arms
name.
against- Just about to fire the first shot in a vicious cyber war, in fact.
Wow, that sounds pretty hardcore. And the group you're talking about, it's CERN, yeah?
How do you know that?
My bad. See, I heard you going on about it. I just get so bored down here, and voices carry, you know?
So you admit
You
to
work here,
spying
you
on
don't
us
live there.
What is it, the Daily Death Report?
The Daily what now?
Oh, nothing. It's a line from a show.
Just a
Why is she so weird? She's from somewhere else too. Don't trust anybody. Not like they're evil or ill intentions, but they're hiding stuff.
Kinda. Maybe.
Those keen ears of yours?
Hey, come on, cut me some slack. He was talking about him online. You know that time traveler dude, John Titor or whatever? He was saying something like the IBM 5100 was built before PCs were using BASIC, so it can read IBM's proprietary programming code, which no other PC can.
People don't just remember word for word. She prepared for this conversation.
It's curious. All of you seem to embrace a very entrenched concept of time. Contrary to your beliefs, time is not a river flowing from past to future in an inexorable current.
These comments are not what I expected.
When a world line shifts, people's memories are changed accordingly. So, memories of the world in which A continued to exist are nullified, overwritten with memories of a world line in which his life was cut short by my actions.
That's
CERN is not so benign as they would have you believe. For example, they've already succeeded in producing miniature black holes.
And you require an IBN 5100 to prevent this future of yours from occurring, I assume?
That is correct. The IBN 5100's singular abilities are needed to halt CERN's ambitions.
If memory serves, you said much the same thing in your posts when you appeared in 2000.
When I appeared in 2000, you say?
you never did.
As I've stated before, I've never had occasion to travel to the year 2000. However, there's always the possibility that you remember me from another world line. I'm intrigued. I would very much like to speak with you at some point. This is my email address.
In 2015, World War III occurs. In 2036, Earth is polluted by nuclear warfare. I've time traveled for 2036 to get an IBN 51000. The IBN 51000 has a hidden function only if you have interest.
They're giving away a free Upo with every single box you buy.
Oh, the one she lost too.
No,
I was
it
gonna
wasn't
mention that
the
as well,
first
like,
one, but it's still tasty.
if that
Our
all didn't
Uppers
happen,
get their own cans too,
at least
so
in
no
this
sharing.
timeline.
In your face, sir! All your base belong to me! You have
Wait,
no
he actually
speaking
hacked into
time.
it?
Now, don't get too excited. I did hack our way in, but there are limits to what we can see without an admin ID, and that ain't gonna happen.
What about the time machine? Somebody must have discussed it in one of these messages.
Let's give it a whirl.
That's probably
Time
stuff
machine
hidden behind admin
is coming up a
access.
goose egg. But the term Z program was used about 100 times in the past month. Okay, Z program experiment report 137. As the goal of generating miniature black holes has already been met, the contents of this report have been deleted. Whoa.
They were successful.
Look at Mighty in the back.
It looks that way, but they told everyone those experiments totally bombed.
Read the next one.
Outcome of trial.
Oh, we're pausing. Okay, error. Human is dead. Mismatched. Experiment.
Human is dead.
Ready to go. A human died from the experience?
Died?
They sent her. Oh, that was done. And she died. I don't know. No. Let's stop. Because even though she died in that timeline, she's in the opening. She's in the. It's not really concrete just because she's in the opening in the cover, but the fact. But it's her reaction from the time travel revelation. It's more than her dislike for or disbelief. It seemed like she was connected to her. But then he said she had stab wounds. So she didn't just die because no experiment. They killed her. Someone killed her. And maybe it does have something to do with this. Anyways, that was episode 1, 2, 3 of Steins Gate. I'll be watching it every week, same day, same time as see this. It's going on Wednesday, right? We're placing Hajime Ippo at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So every week, or if I can't, then there won't be. I try to say it verbally when I can't, but I'm sure I could record next week. Like I was just afraid I wouldn't be able to record this week, but I found a way. If there's a will, there's a way. But it's so interesting. Like, holy, I really want to know more and understand how it affects them more than just, like, you know, the lines and the different, like, exactly when it happens, like, in detail, when he's moving from one timeline to the next or something like that. Melody does seem like she knows more, period. I was like that she's letting on. She didn't let on anything. Her persona could be an act. The way they were at the computer and she was at the back looking at them with a blank expression. It's like, you know more. You know stuff. You're not who you say you are. But then they were child friends. Maybe she replaced someone he actually knew. I don't know. It's really interesting, and I have a lot of theories at the moment. There's 24 episodes, but then there's like movies and specials. There's a lot of Steins Gate, and I would love to watch it all. When we finish this, we'll talk about it then. I'm not sure if I should or what I should watch or which ones are recaps, you know, they do stuff like that. Anyway, so let's go on to end the video here. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you didn't. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.